Good morning, everyone. We are live and alive. It is December 27th, 2023, 10:56 p.m. And we're doing some more Tunguska today. Finishing up the main story. There is still an epilogue coming this weekend, to my knowledge, where we actually get the plug suit 2.0 and all that. So excited for that. But we will be finishing up the main story at least today. You can see the final raid is done. I actually was up like after I finished stream, I was up for the remainder of the raid until it was completely done and ended up getting around, it was either 93 or 94 runs in, I think total. I can't remember what the last point was because they actually don't tell you how many you've done once the raid is gone, but I think I had 93 and I was on the 94th run and finished it off before the raid was done. So I think 94 runs total is what I ended up getting. So got some decent amount of farming done with it. Ended up getting my Salter bond up. Arash is really close. I didn't get the Arash bond up, but Salter I definitely got up. Arash was up, and then I got like halfway through bond 11, or halfway to bond 11 for what's his name? Camelot boy. I always forget these fucking names, man. Where was the event farming there? Bedivere. I just needed to look at his face and I knew it. Got like halfway through his bond. You can see a little over halfway through. He was at like nothing originally. Arash is like almost there. He needs 100,000 more bond. And then Salter I gave another bond grail to. Got started on her way to bond 12. So that's how far I got with the raids last night anyway. Did 102 ones, Koji. I was going to stop at 100, but Koi and Sky was so close to bond 9, so I did 2 more to get her there. Nice. Let's go. Good shit. So yeah, what else did I want to say? The song opening, I found that remix, because the boss fight for Koi and Skaya's theme, it's like a different remix from the one we actually fought in Olympus, but that boss fight theme is so fucking hard, and so I found that remix that someone made on YouTube, and that'll definitely be in the VOD description down below if anyone's curious to find it themselves. If you just looked up like Koi and Skya boss theme though, I think it's like the first thing that comes up. That's how I found it. Alright, so without further ado, let's hop into this. So we have to do the boss fight again, oh boy, but this time it has like way more mechanics. Originally I was thinking to myself, I'm just gonna go in there and bop her with my 120 Jalter, but then I remembered Tunguska has the whole animal trait BS, and so I might just go in with Melusine, or I could use, I heard the support servants are actually pretty fucking decent in this fight too. So I'm trying to decide. The Ibuki is actually 10-10-10. So she might be pretty good to use, actually. Habitrot, so we have the mash as well, will help out. Oh, and Taigong as well. So let's go back to the event farming. Oh yeah, and I did actually MLB the frickin' 5-star CE. Like, I did one more multi for whatever reason. I don't know what I was expecting to happen, but I did one more multi because I topped up on St. Quartz for New Year's and did one last multi on the banner. I don't know what I was expecting, but ended up getting 2 copies of the 5-star CE in one multi to actually MLB it, and I was like, fucking of course that happens, like as soon as the last raid is like about to end. It was fucking dumb, but got the 5-star CE MLB'd. Support all the way? Yeah, I'm thinking that too. We'll go with the support of Buki since it's 10-10-10. And then I guess we'll use Melusine. Is it filtered by anything? Oh, I was filtering it by bond. That's right, last night. And then I think we can use Castoria, right? And then backline, we probably want them to be other, like, animal trait units in case they have to come in. Koyon's actually a pretty good one, if I'm not mistaken, because she also has the animal trait. Oh, you know what? Tamamo as well, not instead of Castoria. Does Tamamo cleanse debuffs? I know she heals and gets cooldown reduction on her NP. I don't know if she clears debuffs. Where's my Tamamo caster? She's only 666. Reduces skill to cooldown by 1, restores HP, and increases NP gauge. Oh, the overcharge for everyone. Okay. The king of streaming when I get into bed. What's up? What's up, Notorious? Indeed, I am the king of streaming when you get into bed. Maybe Castoria is a little better then, because I know debuffs are a problem in this fight, or I'm assuming. This is the fight of all time. It was fun. Oh, whoops, that's not my level 100 Castoria. Oh, what's her name? I don't know why I forgot about her. Barghest. Barghest is probably crazy too. In her 3rd ascension. Have Barghest on the back line, because Barghest is also really good solo, so I'll have her on the very end. What's up, Moe? Use NPC Ibuki for damage personally. That's exactly what I have as well. I was trying to figure out my back line as well. So I think front line, I don't know if we should use like 2, because I mean, we could use Ibuki with like, my Tamamo caster's only at 666, but she's fully leveled at least. Black Grail might be a little overkill on Melusine too. But these guys here, I'm gonna put Mash here. Mash. Barghest. Okay, that does work. And then probably Plug Suit, because I think I might use Mash. I might use Mash right away. Like there, and then Plug Suit her out for the Castoria, maybe. Backline doesn't work that well here? Well, you have to have a backline just in case anyway, no? Gotcha, you'll get it eventually. It took me like 3 attempts and 1 St. Quart. I had to cop out on this one. I hear you. Save the headache. See, this might be better on Melusine if I am gonna run one. What do these do? Oh, that's not bad, actually. For Castoria. I don't know if I want to run like another support for Ibuki. What's up, Jason? If you don't need them, better have an empty slot? What? I think I'm gonna go with this first try, and I'm gonna try to use the mash NP right away. And then, or not mash's NP, sorry, but the Happy Trot skill. And then plug suit out her for Castoria. Just throw shit at a wall and see what ends up sticking, essentially. War! Oh, we gotta let this intro play out too. Even though I saw it so many times yesterday. The soundtrack is so fucking good for this fight. That's a lot of things. Jesus fucking Christ. A part of me doesn't even want to read this shit, dude. FGO players read? Never. When HP reaches 0, increase attack and restore HP for all enemies. Okay, that was something in another raid, I think, right? NP gained down and decrease the amount of NP gained. Yeah. Yeah, that's why that's not even gonna get her to 100. Okay. I might as well use this now. And then bam that. Give more stars, why not? And then just try to crit the fuck out of these little guys first. Damn, she hit hard. That'll do it. Happy cat, happy cat. It's cool how the extra attack on Ibuki there kind of made it look like the Orochi in the background was coming out, even though it was a different color. With the smoke effects, that look cool. Okay. So now I'm gonna plug suit out mash after that for you. And give the arts up to her. And just go Hamtaro. You wanted Black Barrel MP? Okay, we'll just put it on the small Pharaoh. Fairy, what did you mean you wanted it on Mashu? That's what I'm saying, man. Sad. I wanted Mashu Ortnax Black Barrel NP. Oh wait, it just killed. Oh no, I don't know if that's not good. It looked like she just sacrificed the other enemy. Should probably read what they have. When HP reaches 0, increase max HP for Lostbelt Beast 4. Lostbelt Beast 4. Apply invincible to all allies excluding yourself each turn. Increase NP attack resist for all allies except for yourself when you are on the field. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, it kind of. So you want to take out the little guys before you break her bar every time, I think. Unfortunate. Okay. So they have invincibility, so I might as well go for this guy right now. Oh wait, didn't kill. I, for one, am comically oversized. Am all for comically oversized fairy guns. Gotta say, out of all the beasts, this is definitely the most whack design. Even Treeman Gatia didn't look this wild. I mean, it makes sense, like, story-wise, why she looks like that, because she basically, like, forced out her beast form prematurely, right? And, like, obviously is gonna pay the cost for that. She does look wow. I love the human foot that's in her hip on the side that someone pointed out last stream. That shit's so funny. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna hope she doesn't get a charge here and just NP automatically. Rage. Okay, they're stunned for a turn, so don't use the Castoria NP this time, right? Okay, now we gotta use it. I don't even know what Coin Sky's NP does here, to be completely honest, so I'm hoping it doesn't, like, remove buffs before attack or some bullshit, because that would be very unfortunate. Because I plan to use Castoria's NP right here to defend against her NP, but it might remove buffs for all I know. She licks your feet. Oh, God. May the celestial hammer fall onto the unsightly tame creatures of humanity. What a fucking line, dude. Oh, wait, what? Well, she had guts. I don't even know what's happening, to be completely honest. Somehow it pierced Castoria's thing. I don't know if it removed the buff. And then there was a gut, and then Lancelot died and got revived again. I noticed that. I don't know. Koyan has an effect that makes buffs have a chance to miss. Gotcha. So it missed it applying to her. Understood. What the fuck? Okay, master. That does not sound like how I imagined Ibuki would sound at all. What the fuck? Okay. So far, so good, I think. Ooh, ow. Hey, yo, chill! I think I'm just gonna use this anyway. I think she's gonna die before she gets her NP back. This whole front line's gonna die. I might as well use all of these. Try to use that as well. We'll use a go to bada bing, bada boom, I think. Big oof, yeah. I have a good backline though, so. I know we have the debuff on us that makes it so Koyanskaya gets more powerful every time someone dies too, but I think we'll be all right with my backline because I have full animal traits on the backline as well. What the fuck? Oh, okay, she's spawning more. Yeah, they're all dead here, I think. Yeah, there they go. Oh, oh, that's right, they have the guts. Okay, and I think we just buff Ibuki here, and Ibuki clears this shit easy, I think. Oh my god, it missed the Buster buff. Okay, we gotta go for the smaller guys. Ooh, resist. Oh, there's a ruler and an archer. Not good for Ibuki. I don't want to use Castoria's NP just yet. Go bam bam bam. She just died. I don't even know if she must have had some debuff that made it so she just explode. Yeah, I think there is one that just makes them explode after a. Wasn't that part of the raid? You just fucking killed them after a round. What the fuck? Let's go after the. Oh my god, a ruler and an archer sucks for Ibuki, but just gonna have to whittle him down, I think. The bastard buff. Read effects, there's so many, Koji, I don't want to. I saw all of them and I was like, that's too much for me, man. I'm not gonna be able to keep track of all of them. I'm just gonna go in and like crazy shit's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's a thing, okay. Rip in pieces. Oh, maybe extra attack, please? Yes, okay. And now we got, what's her name coming in? Vargas. Vargas cleared, surely, right? I can't believe Koyon's alive. What the fuck? Never mind, Vargas isn't in yet. Alright, you might die, but I'll give that to you. Oh wait, she didn't have the NP debuff. What? Well, they're stunned right now anyway. I'm doing this. I don't care. I realize they're stunned. The NP won't go off, and we're getting rid of one of their charges with Koyon's NP, but I'm just pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons, guys. I'm pressing buttons. Wait, that actually did a ton of damage to Koyon Beast. What the fuck? The ruler's the annoying problem. Alright, Vargas is in. Surely Vargas clears, right? Okay. Ooh. You can NP seal. Please, fuck this guy up. Oh my god, having a ruler on the last wave is so troll, man. Alright, it's all up to Vargas, but she's a good soloer, right? Wait, so much HP back, what? Oh no. Vargas MVP, question mark? Wait, what happens if I go for just Koyon here? Because this is the last bar, right? I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna go for Koyon and see what happens. Or did she just die? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Did we do it? Please? No idea what the mechanics were in that at all. And to be honest, I don't want to know. There was so much shit going on. This is illegal. That shit was fucking wild. First try, baby. Sealed. Oh, it did that's cool. It did the little animation for Taigong Wang's little magic shit. Did you not go hard on the raid, or did you blow all your QP already? No, I have a decent amount of QP. Not a billion or anything like that. I think I have like 600 million. Where is the QP? 500. I had 600 million. I think I used some skill, or I leveled up some skills this morning, but I was over 600 million at one point, but I did about just under 100 raids last night because after stream I kept raiding until all the way. I stayed up all night until the raid was over, and I think we completed about 93 or 94. It was just under 100 runs of the Koyon raid. All right, we did it. First try. Spent like 60 million, so I wasn't wasting raid drops. I put Melusine to 100 last night. Nice, she earned it from the raid. Yeah, mine's at 98 currently, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Talk no jutsu time. Let's fucking go. I just figured you would have more since it after the lotto and after the raids, which is nuts. I rode the cap for half my raid runs. Really? God damn. No, it's because of all the fucking, I'm a whale, so I just have a fuck ton of servants that require so many skills. The fucking, especially the append skills too, costing like the same amount, like getting or spending one lore is 20 million. Dude, that shit adds up so fucking quick. I still don't know who I want to spend the fangs I farmed from, because I really only have enough to level up like one skill with the fangs I have. I only have 30 fangs, and I was thinking about putting them into this skill right here. There's a lot of characters I have that need fangs though. Holy shit, I've been in fang hell for a while, man. You need fangs. You need fangs. You need fangs. All of my Artorias, man. Why do Artorias love fangs so much? One way to say breaks my heart. Listen, I just leveled her up, all right? I just got done leveling her up. I can definitely level up some of those. I got both of the Says leveled up too. I got both her summer version and her archer version leveled up at the, I think wait, she might be at like level 80 out of 90. No, she's 90 out of 90. And then I think, where's her berserker form? Right there. Yeah, berserker form I just got leveled up as well. I leveled her up mainly because I wanted to do her interlude. Everyone said her interlude is really funny. I'll get her to 444 at least. And then where's Archer say? There we go. I hope you're happy. She's too adorable to be neglected, indeed. I agree, which is why I leveled her. After the last lottery, she was like one of the first units I leveled. Let's go. Just need to sit down and figure out the mats for the future. True. Dude, I have not looked at like any of the like upcoming like mats I'm gonna need for the next year. All right, let's get into the story. Time to see how, because there's no more battles, if I'm not mistaken, in Tunguska, right? That was the last battle. So like how this is actually gonna be, how we're gonna read our way out of this, I don't know, but let's find out. Surely there's some crazy time travel shenanigans like Seraph, right? At first, there was light. Then, heat. Then, the impact, and finally, sound. The prayers of all the animals that lived in the Tunguska woods, and the enormous roar of the sudden death that had been engraved upon their souls, all mixed with the great airburst of the meteor that had fallen from space. Coin skies an alien incoming. Diffusion and condensation, implosion, traces of impurity that bent and distorted the fabric of space-time. That was how this beast came into being. Its origins had no connection to the legend, to either legend or history. It was the product of disaster, nature, and prayers agonizingly screaming into the void. A nature spirit who had nothing to do with humanity despite possessing a natural spirit origin. The disaster that befell this land also gave rise to a new life. Amid the flames, the newborn creature smiled wickedly in its hideous body. Its spirit origin formed from the screams and suffering felt comfortable. Reminds me of Oberon's origin. They're the same. Annihilation by natural disaster and annihilation by pillaging. They're both the same. The beast was born smiling in delight. It couldn't help just how much it enjoyed itself. The cries of the animals as they were slaughtered by human hands were like rain washing dirt off its body. Humans didn't keep their promises. Ever. Animals always understood, even from birth, that they had to kill to survive, and use whatever they killed to improve their lives. It was all in the service of improving on what came before. Such was the order of the natural world. The species that lasted the longest made use of the most lives. But humans forgot that promise. They forgot their responsibilities. They lived alongside animals, but not for the prosperity of other species. Or of their species, sorry. I think it said that right. They lived alongside animals, but not for the prosperity of their species. Then, why? Why was the ground drenched in blood? Why had so many species gone extinct? There was no answer. Of course there wasn't. Humans never had a purpose for doing what they did. The beast felt no anger, no grief. Its very spirit origin was born from a natural disaster. It would side with neither humans nor animals. But it was troubled by the unpleasant sense that something did not add up. Coexisting for happiness, not to flourish. Raising animals to share in their joy, rather than to protect them. Affection and taming, as animals that love was inherently contradictory. In the natural world, love is what those who raise children feel. But the idea of raising something solely for the joy of it was alien to the beast. To me. And yet, you who wounded the earth, the only being to be born from the ashes of all those deaths. Cursed beast. I doubt many will celebrate your birth. Still, you should at least have a name. Yaskaya. Does that name have any history? Yakskaya? There's a Yakskaya chapel. Oh, they might explain. It felt like someone had given me a name, or maybe I'd simply named myself. Yaskaya? Yanskaya? Koyanskaya? 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 That was when I understood. These feelings I had were evil. They weren't against natural law. No living thing should have these feelings. Or should she say they went against natural law? They went against natural law. No living thing should have these feelings. Not even the beings they call gods could control feelings like these. These feelings must warp every living thing born on this planet. Like a human who's killed by the animals they love. Like a god who's rejected by the humans they love. I see. Then I'll take that form. When the fourth position opened up in 2019, I was incarnated as their replacement. Ooh. Wait, what? Like a human who's killed by the animals they love, like a god who's rejected by the humans they love. I see, then I'll take that form. When the fourth position opened up in 2019, I was incarnated as their replacement for the NFF services. If affection, taming, was evil, then I would follow those laws to the letter, evil creature that I am. I would take over the god who was once denied that same love. I was born without a father, without a mother. She's talking about foe? Oh! I thought, okay, the fourth position for the beast. Gotcha. But when foe gave up the position at Beast 4, okay. When she said 2019, her saying the year, I thought that's when she manifested and like took over NFF services. But no, that's when she manifested as to take the position of Beast 4. Okay, thank you for that. I was so confused. Yeah. When the fourth position, meaning Beast 4, opened in 2019, I was incarnated as their replacement, the replacement for Beast 4. If affection, taming, was evil, then I would follow those laws to the letter, evil creature that I am. I would take over for the god who was once denied that same love. I was born without a father, without a mother, lacking a father to inherit anything from, and a mother to be born from. I came into existence as a singular being. Why? Why else? To learn about a mother's love, true love. And yet, I had no mate. I was the only one of my kind on this entire planet. So, I decided to take in children. I visited several Lostbelts, hypothetical worlds, and I collected monstrous children that would suit a monster like myself. The children I took in were incorporated into my tales, where they gave up their souls and their DNA. Of course, they didn't do this by choice. They simply mimicked the story of this spirit origin. The nine-tailed fox birthed countless creatures from its tails. That is how the monsters of Japan were born. It was the legend of another beast, just like me. Here's the story of how she learned to mimic Koyanskaya, I think, huh? Or sorry, how Koyanskaya learned to mimic Tamamo no Mai. The fair-faced golden fox, the nine-tailed beast. I decided to follow its example. I would obtain 9 tails, and through them, 9 children. But I didn't want any creatures for my children. I would never accept animals from the world of human. I would never accept animals from a world where humans control it. As a being who refused anything to do with humanity, who refused to accept humanity at all, I knew that my children would have to be creatures that didn't exist in human history. Hence, the Lostbelts. Worlds far removed from humanity, dead even as they lived. Such monsters as could only survive in worlds like that would be my perfect children. So this is, of course, why she visited every Lostbelt. My first. My second. Fucking tank. My third. My fourth. My fifth. Where were you planning to get the other two? Because even if you went to Lostbelt 7, there'd still be an 8th and a 9th tail you wouldn't get. I don't know what her plan was there. My sixth. I used the information I absorbed from them as a base to make all sorts of new lives. Before I knew it, I'd make a forest and rivers. I created a place where humans could never harm its inhabitants, a world where humans would never be born. No creatures would need self-awareness, no will of their own. In a dog-eat-dog world amid an endlessly repeating cycle of life, these animals would live and die, with nothing to get in their way. And then, one day, I would. Hurrah! I can do this! Go, Nikki, go! Sibu Xiang! And now for my noble phantasm, follow my lead, my mount!
You got it.
Wash away sin and gaze upon the sun. Come, three-headed dragon! Let's go, Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Hey, yo! Yo! I'm totally gonna butcher this. Zime! Gorinch! Gorinich. These are the radiant flames of the cursed three-headed dragon. Now taste the fires of hell! Didn't think she would be a relative of Kaiba? Fucking Yugi! Your turn, Taigon Wang. Activating all 84 inscription seals. Come to me, Scourge of the Gods. Come to me, my weapon of old. Let the sky open up. Come! Da Shen Bien! Probably butchered that too, I apologize. Whoa, the background's all fucked up now. Oh, wait, it's breaking apart. The haze is dissipating. That was Nicotich using her strongest attack, then Taigon Wang doing the same with an anti-beast cherry on top. Not even a beast can deflect so many powerful attacks. We need one more good hit. Chaldea, if you would. Mash! By my command spell. Shoot the black barrel! Hit her with everything you've got! Yeah! The black barrel's so fucking pog, man. Yeah! From above? Oh, wait.
From above?
Bunker bolt point blank shot! Let's go, Mash! Oh, wait, I thought she was hitting her with the black barrel. She's just smashing her with her fucking shield. Nice, Mash. You nailed her right on the head. Too bad you didn't notice me tossing Mash skyward, beast. Nice of you to make the ceiling so high for us. Thank you for helping out, everyone. Uh-oh. The target's magical energy levels haven't stopped. Whoops. The target's magical energy levels have dropped significantly, and her expanded spirit origin has returned to normal size. Yep, I'm seeing that too. Not bad. Her human form looks the same as it did before, but her combat effectiveness is way, way down. And it looks like the four spatial erosion beasts are known for... has stopped too. The mass of her spirit origin is, whoa, still over 200,000 tons. That all sounds like good news. I guess that means the battle is over for now then? Well then, I'm gonna head back ahead of you guys. See ya, Chaldea. Right, see you later. Okay, I have to say, I kind of hate how Happy Cat is written into the story like that. It's like she's just like a convenience tool, man. After everything she went through and how good her story was written in LB6, I hate how she just like there's almost like no emotion to her character anymore in this. Like they didn't even really explain like what she was really doing here. Like I know they said she was coming along to operate the Black Barrel, but now she like literally just pops out to say hey, and then like that's it, and then she just pops back into the Master Shield whenever. Fucking I kind of despise that. We didn't even really get like a... At the end of LB6, I know that we had Happy Cat, or they kind of like foreshadowed like something in what's our little suitcase bond box called? The suitcase bond box was like meowing or whatever, and they were like, or it was just foreshadowing, like everyone knew that it was going to be Happy Cat was going to be spawned into the canonical story with us on the Shadow Border, but we never even got like a reunion with her and Mash written at all. She can't manifest long in this reality marble anyway. Yeah, I remember them saying that. It's just like, I don't know how, like we didn't even get any, like going from the end of LB6 to this with like no like in between just feels fucking weird to me. It's like a whiplash effect. Basically relegated to being the guardian spirit of Mash's Round Table and the Black Barrel. Yeah, I understand how she works with the Black Barrel completely. I understand that. It's just like how she talks with Mash now is like just whiplash compared to what we just experienced in LB6. All right. Anyway. Great job, everyone. We hung in there and we won. Did we?
You won? My spirit core is still very much intact. All I've lost is some magical energy. The sheer hubris, trying to fight me as if you were some kind of sporting match, it's appalling. Especially since our little match is far from over.
Gasp! I also don't know how Koyan just reverted back to her normal form like that. I thought that the beast form we just fought in the raids in the final boss fight there was Koyan's form forcing herself to try to become like a fully fledged beast, and that's why she was all deformed and had all these like different animal parts coming out of her, was because she was trying to force herself to become a fully fledged beast when she only met 6 out of 9 of the requirements, because she needed 9 tails and she only had 6, but she technically lost one also in... She only had 5 then. So I don't know. I thought that was like her permanent form and we were just gonna have to kick her ass in that form now. She was forcing it with basically stop the form was seemingly canceled out as a result. Weird. I still don't think she'd like just go back to fucking like her normal spirit form after that. I don't know. We'll keep reading and see what happens. Sit.
Too slow.
Damn, that's a lot. Infinite combat beasts. They're springing up from the ground. No, from the walls too.
Your reactions are too slow, your instincts are too slow, your strategies are too slow, and above all, you were too slow to realize it was already too late!
I could almost count 1,000 combat beasts filling the hall, countless guns and cannons designed explicitly for killing humans. This is bad, really bad.
I do beg your pardon. These are both a hobby and my authority as a beast nega weapon. Since I've been killed far more times than anyone else, I can use your human weapons better than you can.
Her target is... Senpai! Give me a boost, Max, hurry! Use a command spell without looking away. Our last one. Rah! Urza Damask! She just annihilate that army? What the fuck? Are you alright, Master? I'm okay, thanks, Nikitich. Yes, Nikitich protected me. Oh, she, what, jumped in the way of all those bullets? Nikitich, you took all of those bullets yourself? No, Nikki, ouchie sprite. My second noble phantasm is an armored conceptual weapon. Not that it lasted very long against those bullets. But hey, I'm still alive. Nikitich. That was quite the attack, all right. I can't believe you can use human weapons better than humans can. Yeah, you have a right to call yourself an evil of humanity. That's a bitterly ironic power. But the only thing it's good for is killing humans. It's not enough to bring down a heroic spirit, especially one who is always closer to nature than civilization. So it only worked half as well on me. Still, it's pretty painful though. Thanks. Well, isn't this great? I'm pretty sure I can't do that again. Not even with another command spell. Thank you, Nikitich. I'll use my magical energy on a healing spell. Save it for later. Don't worry about me. You're not out of the woods yet, you know. Taigon Wang! It's all right. Or it's all up to you now. Nikitich! Don't worry, her spirit core is fine. Tough as she is, I'm sure she'll wake up soon. Mash, would you watch over her for now? Yes, of course. Ibuki angry. Pardon me, Koyanskaya. You get it, right? Try anything funny, anything at all, and I'll separate your head from your shoulders. So I'd call this off, if you know what's good for you. Well... For the time being, it looks like Koyanskaya has been neutralized. So far, so good. Of course, we're inside her reality marble now. She may very well die if we cut off her head. But what if she doesn't? She'll probably either summon an infinite number of Lostkin or an infinite number of large combat beasts that will open fire on us. If she does, I can't be sure we'll be able to keep Lord Max safe this time. And if he dies, the chances of restoring proper human history die with him. So I have to do something before that happens. Just stay calm, Taigon Wang. Stay calm and activate your thought keys. Tamamovich Koyanskaya, a lost beast who created a sanctuary in spite of her hatred for humans. What in the world are you? Initiating remote contract with target spirit core. Success. Beginning real-time analysis. A utopian sanctuary where wildlife flourishes. And a hellish landscape full to bursting with loathing for humankind. They say that reality marbles are windows into their users' souls. So this place must contain your heart's deepest secrets. So then, you must be... Taigon Wang? Do you think your ace in the hole will work? Absolutely. Tell me, Koyanskaya, you're the one whom this whole world revolves around. Who are you, truly?
Who am I? Haven't I made that abundantly clear by now?
A nine-tailed fox? No, you are not Daji's shadow. I sense nothing of that Millennium Fox spirit within you. You are indeed a beast, an evil of humanity, and you may look like a fair-faced golden fox, but you are not her. So then, why are you a beast? Why did you choose this place? Why do you hate humans so much? Why are you who you are? And why? Why are you here? That's right. The question is... why here? Why this place, which once suffered a massive explosion? Why did you become a beast so proficient in killing humans? Why are you trying to become a nine-tailed fox, like Daji? Hey, that's me! Wait, they're quoting me! What the hell? Maybe Koi and Sky and that explosion are connected somehow? Gotcha! At times, you direct your flames to slaughter. At times, you offer recompense and resolution, and extend the hand of a contradictory affection. And I can see there's something you love too. Analysis complete. Retrieving spell. Disengaging remote contract with target spirit core. Koi and Skya, I'm going to ask you one more time. Did you come here from the sky?
Oh, and what would make you think that, Taoist?
From the sky? No, let me be more precise. I know what you are. You're the power of the explosion that ravaged Tunguska over 100 years ago. You're the lamentations of the animals who were wiped out that day. You're the screams and suffering of nature itself. You're the despair living creatures feel for sudden death. You are the cursed prayers and agonizing howls that were burned into this place, Tunguska. All melded together to become a beast in the flesh and form. That is who you are, Miss Tamamovich Koyanskaya. She is the living personification of the Tunguska explosion itself. So not an alien? What's up, Average Brandon? I am doing fine, how about you? Do you find it funny that after fighting her in the contest of strength, she resorts to swarming us with tons of numbers to win when raw strength didn't cut it? Yeah. By Jove, he's figured it out. Alright, well. Not the craziest concept I've seen personified before. I mean, that was probably Britain with... I still barely understand Morgan being, like, the concept of Britain personified. That shit still, like, boggles my mind, but... If I could barely... I can wrap my head around this a little better than the Britain thing, at the very least. Okay. So she's like a mix of three things, you said? The explosion itself, the animals that screamed, and what else? One more thing? The comet, maybe? I don't know. We have a space probe at home also. Yeah, the fucking... the explosion, the despair and anguish of the animals who died in it, and all that jazz, yeah. When the Tunguska event, when I realized a few weeks ago, leading up to the Tunguska event after I finished LB6, I realized the Tunguska event was like a real thing, and I started reading about the Wikipedia page and thought it was really cool. And knowing that, coming off of like LB5 and LB6 and knowing how like Nasu with LB5 like attributed the Greek gods to being aliens from outer space that like came down to Earth, and how insane that was for me to wrap my head around. I totally thought Tunguska was going to be a similar thing where like Koyanskaya was going to be like an alien that crash landed in that comet during the Tunguska event. Like the Tunguska event was like Koyanskaya essentially like crash landing on Earth, but I guess I definitely wasn't on the mark there. I'm not really into anime RPG, but this isn't bad at all. Yeah, I mainly play this game for the story. I really like the story of Fate in general. That's like my main reason for playing the game. This isn't peak shit though. Don't worry. This there's definitely way better stories than this one. This one's not the worst I've read, but it's far from the best too. All right, section 12. The one clever solution. What? Fox's Peak? It's definitely not. I mean, I'll say this story is at least better than the first couple singularities. The early singularities were poopy. I think most people, I was able to temper my expectations for this event because they kind of hyped it up to be like a 6.4 sort of story release. They were hyping it up to be like a new canon story chapter instead of like just a raid event for the most part, right? But because JP players had already played it and I had seen a lot of JP players' complaints about it, I was sort of tempering my expectations for it not to be like a new story chapter, but instead to be like an Oku event where it's like it's still a canon story chapter, even though I understand all the events are technically canon, but I mean in like the main storyline, this is something that will be referenced a couple times because Oku is referenced a couple times in different chapters, or at least they like. I think weren't our memories like erased or some shit, or was that just Seraph? I can't remember if Oku, our memories were erased as well, but I thought we referenced Oku in Lostbelt 4 at one point, but I could be wrong. But I tempered my expectations for this event for Tunguska to be similar to Oku, and I think it's around like probably the same type of story in terms of shit going on and shit happening. All right, so we figured out Koyanskaya's identity. You are the cursed prayers and agonized howls that were burned into this place, Tunguska. All melded together to become a beast in the flesh and form. That is who you are, Miss Tomomovich Koyanskaya. The Tunguska incident, then... Do you mean she's a concept come to life? Yes. Which isn't the first time that's happened. I understand it. I don't know. This is strictly my personal bias speaking here, I understand, but I thought it would have been cooler if she was like some kind of fucking alien that crash landed on Earth in that Tunguska meteor, but oh well. Do you mean she's a concept come to life?
The incarnation of the Tunguska incident. No, I shouldn't be ruling that out. There have been other instances of concepts becoming heroic spirits, and besides, meddling with concepts is also said to be the heights to which magecraft aspires.
Really? I haven't heard that before. Wait. Meddling with concepts is also said to be the heights at which magecraft aspires. I guess that makes sense because that's kind of going in with mystery, right? With how mystery, the less mystery there is, the less powerful magecraft is, and that has to do with concepts, right? True magic is all about a lot of conceptual level stuff when you get down to it. Yeah, that makes sense. The way he worded that, I was like, I've never really thought of it like that before.
And even though it was a natural phenomenon, it also it was also such a massive disaster that human history couldn't ignore it. Which means it becoming a ghost liner isn't all that out of the question.
Yep, the director is right. We know for certain that Koyanskaya is a servant. The fact that she's an alter ego alone is proof of that. By definition, there are other aspects of existing heroic spirits. Of course, that's all assuming you're right, Taigon Wang. I'm guessing you have a good reason for your conclusion? Oh, you could say that. I reached this conclusion by examining her spirit origin and spirit core. I had to use a finicky spell to do it. For it to work, a lot of very peculiar conditions had to be met, but fortunately I managed to get it working. Though not without a few moments of jaw-clenching worry. Incidentally, you were the one who gave me the last hint I needed, Lord Max. Me? I don't remember doing anything like that.
When did you cast a spell on me?
Well, I say spell, but it's technically Feng Shui, a sage art, if you prefer. They can be quite tricky, as they don't have the same extensibility as Western magecraft, but if you can get them working, sometimes they can be just the thing. Suffice to say, they can do all sorts of handy things.
Oh, really? Like peeking into a lady's secrets?
Exactly. I took a look at your true nature. For example, I know. Miss Koyanskaya, you don't actually care about humankind one way or another, do you? Huh?
Hang on, that can't be right. We've all seen how cruel she can be, not to mention her obsession with sadistically torturing other humans. If she really doesn't care about us one way or another, then why would she...
But it is the very fact that she doesn't care that allows her to be so impersonal when dealing with us. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure she really does hate humankind, but not enough to go out of her way to eradicate them herself. At most, she'll just toy with us every now and then, through her idea of fun does tend towards the bloody. Still, in the end, her interest in us extends only to the enjoying the show she's like a fucking cat, dude. She's like a cat that'll fuck with you but really doesn't care in the end. Still, in the end, her interest in us extends only to enjoying the show as we're eradicated. And that's because deep down, she honestly couldn't care less about us.
Well, Koyanskaya, is he right? Go on, say something.
Oh, Fox got your tongue. In the year 1908, a massive explosion occurred over the forests of Tunguska. With it came a blinding flash, intense heat, a massive impact, and many sudden deaths. I'm sure there were some animals who must have been confused in that explosion. Oh, I'm sure there were some animals who must have confused that explosion for gunfire. But it was, in fact, simply a natural disaster that claimed their lives. That deep-seated resentment for humans is essentially no more than residual thoughts pasted on after the fact. A texture only skin deep. That's why you can't really get too invested in the eradication of humankind. One look at the biosphere is all it takes to see what it is you really want. That's right. There's something you value far more than eradicating humans. You figured it out too, right, Lord Max? Yeah. I think it's exactly because you don't get along with humans that...
I swear, the counterforce, was it? I saw records of it from the 7th Singularity, but it's a truly irritating thing. I can't believe it was able to find a heroic spirit this perfectly suited to match me. Or maybe it's just that sheer variety. Is proper human history's greatest weapon.
Indeed, I'm very sorry about that. We do have well over 10,000 years of history to work with. Suffice to say, our side has no shortage of experts and specialists for just about any situation you can think of.
So it would seem. I clearly lost when I decided to go on the defensive. Good grief. I suppose I have no one to blame but myself. It's all my fault for getting saddled with an extra curse and stopping to lick my wounds. If I really wanted to kill you all, I should have taken the initiative and gone after you myself. Oh well.
Murian! Sag.
It's not as though I suffered any losses, so I have no regrets about how that whole thing turned out.
Foe angry.
Now that the original Beast 4 Primates Murders is gone.
Ooh. Spicy details, maybe. So I originally, this is kind of news to me as well. So Beast lore is so confusing sometimes because not all the shit is laid out, I don't think. So I originally thought what Gilgamesh said in Babylonia, or was it Merlin? One of them said, once Beast 1 appears, all 7 beasts will appear eventually. Like, all of them are destined to appear. And then I think someone in chat corrected me at one point saying that no, once one of the beasts appears, all of them are born simultaneously. And then I also thought that all 7 beasts were something else, because what was Gaetia's pity? I can't remember what Tiamat's was, but hers was having to do with her children leaving her and her, like, being or maybe not being jealous isn't the right word. There's a word for her wanting her children to come back and not wanting them to leave her. That was her love for humanity. Gaetia's was pity. Beast 3 is love, right? Regression, yes, thank you. And then Beast 4, I thought, was always primate murder, which is why I was kind of confused with Koyanskaya. But Koyanskaya herself isn't primate murder, right? She's Beast of Taming. So, Kama is Lapse, Kiara is Rapture. But both share the love. Yeah, they both have to do with love in general, right? They're two sides of different love, where Kama wants to share her love with everyone in a terrible way, and Kiara views herself as the only one worthy of love, I think is what it is, right? So it's selfish love versus selfless love, but both of them are terrible when pushed to the extreme, essentially. Primate murder is an individual, not the title. Oh, primate murder is just what, like, the would Foe, when he was Beast 4, still be Beast of Taming, though? Gaetia is pity, Tiamat regression, Kiara and Kama share pleasure while being respectively lust and depravity. Foe is comparison. Koyanskai's treasuring cherishment. He gave up his beast crown when he revived Mash. No, I know that. Yeah, I know that, Elisiel. The confusion that I was having here with Beast 4 was the titles. Can they be different? Because I thought similar to how Kiara and Kama both have to do with love, but they're both the different sides. So left and right, that made sense to me, but they both have to do with love. What is, like, does Beast 4 have a specific thing? Like, what do Koyanskaya and Foe have in common that make them candidates for Beast 4? That's what I'm trying to understand at the moment. Because I originally thought it was primate murder, but that's obviously not right. That was what was someone saying? Primate murder is the individual, not the title. So what would be, like, the title for Beast 4, I suppose? If we maybe we don't know it. If we don't know, we don't know, but that's kind of what I was trying to go over at the moment, or what I was confused about. Yeah, they're both experts in killing humans more than any other beast is one major thing. God, that would make sense. They both have fluffy tails. There's barely any other monster better than killing people than Foe. Yeah. Yeah, I know that that's what his whole deal was. This is the first instance of this, so there's not much we can really go off of. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. If that's all we can really go off of at the moment. There's so much shit in Nasuverse lore. I kind of hate that sometimes, but I understand it's them leaving certain things open-ended so they can expand upon it in the future. I understand that's what they're doing, but when you're in the moment, it can be annoying, of course, when you want answers now. There's still a lot about the beasts that has yet to be explored, I think. On the wiki, the keywords for Beast 4 are animal and nature. Okay. So much shit in Nasuver lore and half of it isn't even written. Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
Now that the original Beast 4, Primate Murder, is gone, I thought I might be able to take his place. But I guess that is just a pipe dream now. I swear, it really does feel like this whole planet has it out for me. My dreams of becoming a beast have been dashed. You Chaldeans have walked all over me. It's so infuriating. I feel as though I might just lose my mind. You know, now that it's come to this, maybe I'll just blow myself up and take this whole place with me.
What?
Beep! Oh, this is bad. Koyanskaya may be acting cute about it, but she's deadly serious. Trust me, she is a staunch believer in taking everyone with her if she has to go down.
Foo-foo! If I may make a proposal, why not just, well, stop? Forget about trying to become a beast, or pretending to be one of the foreign god's disciples, or having anything to do with Chaldea or human history. You can just leave it all behind and be done with it.
Huh?
Yo, Taigong Wang got the riz. This is funny because he said she looked like Daji too, so Taigong, I think someone said that even in like future events, Taigong like still fucking simps over any kind of fox-faced girl or fox girl. Because he, in his story, Taigong Wang, like, even though he knew Daji was evil, he still fell for her, so he's just simping over any fox girl. Wait, where's Koyanskaya? Oh wait, she didn't have her tail in that form, did she? I was like, where's her fluffy tail? Understandable. She really decided pulling a suicide bomb move was more preferable option than accepting defeat outright. Never change, Koyon.
Huh?
I have a third option in mind, one that doesn't involve either of us dying or being wiped out. What do you say, Miss Koyanskaya? Will you give it a chance? I mean, you don't even care about humans, right? So don't you think it would be ridiculous to risk your life for something so insignificant?
That's a good point. Chubbs! Now, don't look at me like that. Believe me, I'm not going soft on her or anything. I'm just thinking of what's most likely to get me out of here alive. This whole place is part of Koyanskaya, right? We have no chance of escaping if she blows herself up, so there must be some kind of compromise here. Not to mention that, well, this isn't a Lostbelt. There's no actual need for us to kill each other here. No reason we can't just coexist peacefully. So if we can talk this out, there's no point in us fighting. Isn't that right, Max? No, young master of Chaldea. You didn't grow up as a cold-blooded mage. You're an ordinary person who's been thrust into a position of extraordinary responsibility. So I'm sure you understand what I mean. In fact, you probably understand better than anyone.
Director Gordoff. Yes, sir, I do. I hear you, Goffy. Don't call him Goffy, Ibuki. Fighting to eradicate every last one of your enemies is such a pain.
Did you have to put it like that? That might have been one of my top 3 all-time best moments in my whole life, you know?
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm not good at putting things delicately. I did mean what I said, though. We're talking about the kind of war where all you get for your troubles is a pile of corpses, right? And you'd rather not fight if you can help it, right? I'm just saying, I'm right there with you. Koyanskaya, D-face.
I'm genuinely astonished. I would have thought you in particular would still be nursing a deep grudge against me, Your Excellency.
Oh, believe me, I very much am. I'll never forget the mistakes I made at Chaldea, or the many atrocities you've committed. But this isn't about any of that. I'll pay the price for my foolish mistakes, and you can pay the price for your crimes in your own time.
My, how cold of you, Your Excellency. You really did turn out to be a third-rate right, and you... What'd she say? You really did turn out to be a third-rate right to the end. As a mage, of course. Still, as the loser, I have no right to choose. Go on, then. Kill me, seal me away. Do what you will with me. It won't make much of a difference either way. Even with me out of the picture, there will still be a second or a third.
Come now, didn't you hear me? I said I have another option. Yes, proper human history can be cruel. There are never enough seats on the boat you want to ride. I have a pretty good eye, and I know a lot about a lot of things. When it comes to the Lostbelts, Chaldea has no other choice but to destroy them to ensure their and humanity's survival. That's not the case here, though. Your world has nothing to do with human history. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more convinced I am that you should accept my proposal. There's absolutely no reason for us to try to kill one another. Really, it's that simple.
That's not how I see it. I've already put my roots down here in my birthplace. This world is the cradle I need to metamorphosize into a fully mature beast. Once I begin the process, I can't move from this spot until my transformation is complete. And now I've failed. Big time. Since it's not possible for me to mature anymore, I'll be stuck in this spot forever. So even if you succeed at taking back your precious humanity and proper human history, my little world here in the corner of Siberia may cause all sorts of errors when it comes time to restore it.
She has a point. We could argue about exactly how we're going to take back and restore proper human history. But I can't deny that the scenario she's describing is a real possibility. So what? So what should we do then? Maybe it'd be better if we just put her out of her misery? We could always try cutting off her head and seeing what happens. What do you think, Master? If you think we should behead her, just say the word and I'll... Thanks, but I'd rather not behead anyone. No, that's okay. You said there's another way, right, Taigong? That's right. In fact, I think everyone will be happy with what I've got in mind. Now, if I may. This place is a reality marble. It is an inner world that is perfectly reflects Koyan's mindscape. It's not as distorted as a singularity created with the Holy Grail, nor does it have the finality of a Lostbelt, which means this world can continue to exist. True, I suppose it's possible that it could impede the restoration of humanity, at least if it were to stay here. But what if it were somewhere else? That's right, it could go someplace else. Someplace not even on this planet. Or do you truly think there's nowhere in the endless expanse of space where you or your world could continue to exist? That's it! A place where this world wouldn't interfere with the restoration of humanity. Space! That line just reminded me of this clip. The fucking... this fucking clip, dude.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
I'm going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space! Oh, go get him, Koyon. His suggestion is that he'll go off with her, just the two of them, only for the sake of humanity, though. Nothing else. What? Taigong, you sly dog. I volunteered as tribute. He's like, no, you have to stay here to help humanity. Damn it! Fucking Taigong, you Rizzler. That's it. A place where this world wouldn't interfere with the restoration of humanity. Space! Space! It is at least theoretically possible, since this world's outer shell seems to be exceptionally strong. I think it should be more than able to withstand even the harsh vacuum of space. Of course, it would need to be there would need to be a way to preserve its atmosphere too, but if we gave her a mysticode with the right spells embedded in it, then... How the hell this shit exists in the Magecraft world and humanity still hasn't, fucking, what's the word, terraformed a fucking, another planet yet? What? You're essentially letting Koyanskaya terraform another planet, or wait, what's going on? How do you get her reality marble in space? They gonna make another rock or what? I'm confused on how that's gonna work. Foo-foo! Wow, Mash, I don't think I've ever seen you so excited. Easy there, girl, just take it easy. Yeah, Mash, take it easy. Wait, Nickety, you're already feeling better? You really are tough, huh? Yeah, wait, you had an ouchie sprite and everything.
That's my master for you.
Nikitich, have you recovered? Mash used the medicine in her shield to heal her. Woo! Easy there, Mash, easy does it. We probably shouldn't get too ahead of ourselves, Mash. Why don't we finish hearing him out? Space Koyon in next Saber Wars 3, that would actually be a cool tie-in. I like that idea. If it's not on Earth, it's not my problem. Oh, right. I'm sorry, it was just such a beautiful idea he came up with. I couldn't help but get excited. Remember when I was reading notes? When I was reading Nasu's notes and I found out that the, what are they called? The ultimate ones were essentially like the most powerful, quote unquote, like heroic spirit from different planets. Like the most powerful life form from different planets. And I was like, wait, so all the planets of our solar system had alien civilizations on them? I was like, wait, hold on, back it up. How do you explain the Fermi paradox in the Nasuverse then? Someone in chat was like, we can blame it on, oh, what are the layers of skin called? Textures. They were like, there's probably just like different levels of textures on the other planets, and maybe the civilizations are just like a few levels of textures down, similar to like Avalon on Earth, so the civilizations are just hidden from the actual naked eye and telescopes. And I was like, oh, that probably makes sense. Fucking textures. Don't apologize. An idea this spectacular deserves a little excitement. That is, the third option I propose. We temporarily freeze Koyanskaya's space-time and send her and her world out into space. Of course, I'll set the freezing spell to automatically defrost her space-time once she reaches a safe location.
Whoa, slow down. Space-time freezing? Space travel? What are you saying? That's practically magic you're talking about, especially the former.
Allow me to explain. Woo! I understand your concerns very well, Director. Ordinarily speaking, sending an entire landmass into space would be the stuff of science fiction. However, this is no ordinary landmass. This is a reality marble, a single being's inner world. Which means... significant look. If we can halt the forced deployment of this reality marble on the surface and return her to her original human size... Exactly. It won't change her actual mass, but in this case, size is what matters. Taigon Wang, you dirty devil dog, you. That said, even at a human size, it would be difficult for me to launch her into space with the power I possess. So I'll tweak the space to shrink her down a little more until she can fit into the palm of my hand. Kiara moment. Then I'll be able to send her out into space, no problem. Foo-foo! As far as freezing her space-time goes, the fact that this world is a reality marble works in our favor. I wouldn't have to interfere with space-time directly. Oh, this is actually the end of the PV, isn't it? At the end of... I was wondering what the end of the PV was. For Tunguska, the very end of the PV shows Taigon Wang with, like, these fireworks in his hand, and he kind of, like, blows them off into the sky. That's what it is, huh? It's him, like, shooting Koyanskaya off into space, huh? Huh. Size does matter. Taigong, are you going to throw her like a baseball? He uses some, he's probably going to use his earth manipulation spell that he's been using all this story. I wouldn't have to interfere with space-time directly. I would only be slowing down her own natural life cycle as much as possible, which would be effectively distinguishable from freezing her space-time. Well, Miss Koyanskaya, what do you think?
What do I think?
Needless to say, there would be no humans to worry about once you've left Earth's orbit. You could freely pursue becoming an evil of humanity even without any humans around. You could expand your world even further. But in order to become a beast, you have to love humanity, right? So what was her twisted love for humanity? I don't think we've gotten that answer yet. And if you were feeling especially brave, you could even try giving your children self-awareness. Of course, there's also the matter of the Tree of Emptiness branches currently covering Earth's atmosphere. Those could very well get in the way of any attempts to launch you into space. We also haven't even seen those yet. I remember them mentioning that, I just don't think we've even seen... I thought when we were out on the bleached Earth, it was like a bright blue sky. What do you mean branches covering the atmosphere? I wasn't even sure if those were still there. They will explain. Then we'll just have to clear them out of the way. We'll just have to clear them out of the way, the branches. I'm still, oh my gosh, I wish we could get that. If they ever do a Lostbelt anime or any adaptation of any of the Lostbelts, I hope we get to see the Doomsday, the actual day humanity got bleached, animated, because the way Blue Book described that shit was terrifying, because the branches cover all of the Earth's atmosphere, right? And then the branches descend from the atmosphere, and the branches would individually poke holes, like it wasn't just one big purge of humans overnight. It was, they slowly took their time exterminating every human one by one. With these branches coming down, they just poke holes in the chests through a fucking human, and then it was just disintegrate the human. Like, that shit's terrifying. What the fuck? I want to see that shit animated. That would make things easier. So what you're suggesting is, after we cut down all of the trees of emptiness, but right before we begin restoring humanity... Oh, so we're not even doing this right away? We're going to do this after Lostbelt 7? We send this world, Koyanskaya, off into space? You've got it. Now let's get started, shall we?
Whoa. Hang on, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the sheer magnitude of what you're proposing here. Space-time freezing, space travel? And what's more, you're planning to launch an entire reality marble without even a rocket or a space shuttle? Man, that sounds awesome. I mean, just calm down, all of you. Tagon Wang, even if you could reduce her size, you're only talking about her outward appearance, right? You yourself said her mass wouldn't change. Even if you could provide the crazy amount of energy necessary to launch a massive landmass like this into space, how in the world would you make it exceed light speed so it could reach other celestial bodies? Even if the storyboard is 3 magical reactor cores running at full blast in tandem, would it reach anywhere near enough power?
Yeah. Any y'all ever read theories on like what actually would be required to make something go at the speed of light? It literally would require infinite energy. Like even if you could somehow condense all of the energy of the sun down into a single even if you condense all of the fucking energy from the sun down into fuel, it still wouldn't be enough to reach light speed. Like you quite literally need infinity, the idea of infinity of fuel to be able to actually run something at light speed. It's fucking crazy. Like the theory for that shit is insane to me. And like even then, if you went at light speed, you'd essentially be traveling backwards in time too. You wouldn't even be going forward. That shit's fucking crazy to me. The fucking theory and concepts of light speed is crazy. Science. Well, as it turns out, I do know a way, and a proven one at that. Tell me, everyone, are you familiar with Noah? Noah? Wait a second. You know, the guy with the ark? It's right on the tip of my tongue, but my brain is so foggy I can't put my finger on it. It's the one with the raven at the end, right? Huh? You mean Noah from the Old Testament? Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, you mean fucking... I mean, this is a spoiler for Arcade, which I assume no one's going to play Arcade, but I know in Arcade, Noah is the Grand Rider, which is pretty fucking insane. Grand Rider Noah, Noah's Ark. It's fucking crazy. The one who built a huge ark and used it to save 2 of every animal from the dying... Noah's the official Grand Rider. FGO when... The one who built a huge ark and used it to save 2 of every animal from dying in a worldwide flood... That's the one! Foe! As a matter of fact, he and I are old friends. He taught me all sorts of neat tricks. Really? So that's your game. This is all starting to sound like a little bit more plausible now.
Really? Am I the only one who's still lost as a fox in a... Am I the only one who's still lost as a fox in a chicken coop store?
I get it, because Coin Sky is a fox too. Good one, Goffy.
That wasn't my intention.
I may not be as good as building arcs as Noah, but I still studied directly under Lord Yonshin Tanzun. And back when I was still in my prime, I managed things that even a divine Xian would be proud of. So even if it's impossible, I'll find a way to make it happen. That being said, I'll still need your help to pull this off. Nothing onerous, mind you. All I need for you to do is sit tight and let me cast the spell in peace. Well, Miss Koyanskaya, do you accept my proposal?
Of course not. Have you gone completely soft in the head? Break your arm patting yourself on the back if you want, but leave me out of it. I can still kill you myself and take you all with me. Why would I agree to such a ridiculous proposal
Oh, I think you will, Koyanskaya. After all, this is a mutually beneficial business deal, no? Gotcha.
You just had to say exactly the right thing to take advantage of the one principle I hold dear. I think we must have gotten too close. Fine. I'll go along with your little plan. Beast 1 was vanquished through dialogue. Beast 2 was vanquished through separation. And now for Beast 4. You found a mutually acceptable answer for both parties with no bloodshed necessary.
We did it, chat. We talked no jitsued.
Congratulations on the successful elimination of another beast, everyone. You've convinced this fox to go home with her tail between her legs. Though, of course, I only do so under duress, because I've lost.
Let's go. The fact he's not in mobile yet is kind of insane considering how important he is. So we've defeated Beast 4 twice over now. Let's go. Just like Beast 3, yep. I'd put my tail between her legs. All right then, Lord Max. Give me all the magical energy you've got, and then some. You've got it. Didn't we already use all of our command spells? Go for it. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna use one. Good news, Taigon Wang. I'll give you my blessing too. If this spell fails, you'll be blown to smithereens, right? My instincts are saying as much. Very astute. All right then, everyone. If you could lend me your support, I would very much appreciate it.
You got it, Slick.
Thanks? Don't worry, you'll be fine. I'll help you if you need it. I doubt it will come to that, but thank you, Lady Ibuki Doji. That's oddly reassuring.
Momo.
I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about sage arts, but I'm wishing you the best of luck, Taigong. Much obliged. Whoa! Oh, shit! Animation. What the fuck? That looks crazy. Yo! Okay, this is sick. I was not expecting animation. What? That's so cool. What the fuck? Why can't his NP look like that, dude? The Kunlun Mountains belong to Yanshi Tanzun, invested in this fish-tailed golden crown, and the crane robes unite the heavens and the earth as one. An immortal aura, godly and pure, divine Xian of paradise, descend now before us. In my hands lie the peerless treasured blades. Encompassing geography and astronomy alike, the 8 trigrams lie within me. With them, I am on equal footing with the divine Xian. And as proof, before me, the King Father of the East, Dong Wang Gong. To the right, the Flame Emperor, Shenyang. Behind me, the Queen Mother of the West, Shawangmu. And to my left, the Mother Goddess, Nua. May the great Jade Emperor bestow his blessing upon us under the Torch Dragon, Zulong's radiant light, protected memory space, force connection. Go! Yeah, Chinese is super hard to pronounce. I apologize for butchering all of these names. With initiative from Yanshi Tanjun, Spirit from Lingbao, Tanjun, and expertise from Dao Tanjun, I reach the heights of the heaven of jade purity. To the source of all things, Taji, now hear my plea. Hurry up and give me all you've got. So what is he doing right now? Is he shrinking Koyanskaya right now, or he's shrinking the entire reality marble to fit in the palm of his hand, I believe? Is that what's happening? A testament to how many sounds you can make in a single word in Chinese. Ooh, pretty music. Oh, wow. Fo! Tiny lights danced through the air. These light particles, presumably a result of Taigong Wang's spell, began to fill the hall. and were probably doing the same across the entire special region. They had a warmth to them, as if they had a life of their own. Then, the particles began to surround Koyanskaya's body. All of the reality marbles converging onto her, I think, and then she's gonna shrink. Aw, she smiled. Ooh. I was not expecting animation in this ending. What the fuck? We got 2 different animations.
My. Quite the pretentious, great sage art you cast. Pushing yourself so far beyond your limits to launch me into space of all places.
I wish I could be there for the launch, but I doubt that'll be an option, which is why I programmed it to work automatically. Once this place, your reality marble spacetime has been completely frozen, it will spatially compress into the shape of an egg. Not unlike the world egg seen in the Indian or oceanic mythology. One day, when humanity begins its restoration, the skies will open up again. When they do, your world egg will be launched into the stratosphere and eventually arrive at a place where you can live in peace. It could be the corner of outer space, or it could be another celestial body. The rest will be up to you. You can set up your world wherever you like, and it's no business of mine what you do once you have. Humanity will not be able to interfere.
That sounds great. If it actually works out, If it actually works out, I can't think of many things more expensive and time-consuming than space exploration, after all. You know, I still don't understand. Why work so hard to resolve this in a way that lets me live? I'm not the fair-faced golden fox. I'm not the evil demon you once pinned for.
True, you're not. It's a great shame. I, too, was misled by my superior of that score.
My children never grow or evolve. They're a little more than mindless meat puppets. From your perspective, you must think my love and hate are simply warped. So why save a world like that? Why would you ever want to save me? I killed hundreds, thousands of animals, and even more unfairly than humans. I've sworn vengeance upon humanity and gone around acting as though I speak for all animals. This kingdom I've made has no future whatsoever, and I didn't even try to give my subjects self-awareness or wills of their own. So, why? Why would you ever save a liar like me?
Don't worry about it. This is just something I want to do. Now, come to think of it, did I ever mention that I can be a bit egotistical? It's hardly my place to say liars should never be rewarded. I'm quite a skilled liar myself, you know. Besides, we humans have an obligation to do all we can for you and the natural world. Truth be told, there are few things in this world more evil than humans. I like that line. From the very beginning of our history, we've been responsible for countless deaths. For centuries, we've gone around wiping out other species as if our lives depended on committing mass genocide. We've killed and killed and killed relentlessly, even oh man. How do you pronounce it?
Enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically. Okay, I was getting that mixed up with a different word. Enthusiastically. We've killed and killed and killed relentlessly, even enthusiastically. The number of lives we've taken must be beyond counting. We've done as we pleased, whenever we pleased. We have to make amends for these sins. Even if it's impossible now, it's something someone with the power to set things right must and will do one day. And today, well, it was just fortunate that someone with such a power happened to be around.
I see. Well, thank you for that positively vomit-inducing answer. Then allow me to respond in turn. You didn't come up with this plan just now, did you?
He totally did.
You obviously had this in mind for someone else, and just decided to do it here instead.
Oh, he had it planned for Dodgy and instead used it on Koyon.
All right. Let me say one last thing, Chaldeans. I may have given in
Fucking English, Max. I feel like these are words I recognize but just do not know how to pronounce.
Acquiesce.
Acquiesced. Jesus fucking Christ.
I may have given in and acquiesced to going along with this plan. But don't think this means our business is concluded. If I ever decide you lack the power to clear the skies, well, you see where I'm going with this, yes? I'll crack my world egg open from the inside, put my world's roots down in Tunguska, and eat every last one of you humans alive. Make absolutely sure you never forget that.
We will. I promise. I'll remember, Koyanskaya. Don't worry. I'm not going to forget something like that.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. I was just admiring the brave face you're putting on.
Ah, you really are an irritating little man, aren't you? But I guess that's all right. I'll play along and go to sleep, at least for now. Farewell, everyone.
Aren't you going to say thank you? When somebody does something nice for you, little Yaskaya, you're supposed to say thank you. Well...
What's your problem, cat girl? What do you think you're doing interrupting my beauty sleep just before I'm about to nod off? Are you sure this is even going to be a safe flight?
Just say it already!
No.
It's okay, you don't have to. Goodbye. I hope we'll get to see each other again someday. Take care, Koyanskaya.
It really is frightening how absurdly trusting you all are.
So pretty. There's the reality marble fading away. Oh, we're gonna get to see the final form, the egg? Oh, pretty! That's cool. According to myth, the world we live in was once an egg. And just as we living things were born, so too was the world around us. Thus, this world egg contains everything, even as it rocks in its cradle. I, Taigong Wang Lu Sheng, the heroic spirit, declared to all the gods in the heavens and the earth, this world egg needs no protection and no blessing. It has decided of its own accord that it cannot exist with humanity. And so, I ask only that it be given a safe passage on its journey through the grand expanses of space. If possible, I also ask that my calculations for its course are perfect. Well, then again, I'm sure they already are. World Egg Koyanskaya, you who contain both sanctuary and hellscape. You who so despises humans. Peerless infant, monster born in and of Tunguska. May your journey be safe and... Ooh. Okay, I feel like the ending of this actually kind of saved it. A majority of the story up until the end was like, eh. But I really like the ending. The ending was really good. Wait, what egg did Doman make? Egg made by Doman. Oh, oh, you're talking about the summer event. Yes, Azazel. The Columbus egg. I completely forgot about that. Egg made by Doman, Monka S. Egg made by Grand Wang. Nice. I completely forgot about the Doman egg in the summer event, dude. Jesus, that shit was nightmare fuel. Yeah, gorgeous art for Koyan, right, Moe? Yeah, so we can't actually launch that egg into space until the skies are clear, which we have to chop down the last tree in Lostbelt 7 before we can do that. Oh, you got Oberon? Let's go, Zaruku! Wait, how do you get Oberon? Wait, what? The what's it called banners aren't up, are they? Oh, the Nendroid. Okay, you... I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? I thought you meant like the fucking New Year's banners were up. Fucking worrying me. Jump scare for real. All right, let's finish up this finish this up with section 13, and we still do have the epilogue because we don't get the there is still going to be an epilogue to this story this weekend that comes out with New Year's, because this event ties into New Year's and the Koyan Dark banner. So there is still an epilogue story where we get the Plug Suit 2.0, and it there's a little bit of story, I believe, and then it also ties in with the Koyan Dark New Year's banner, I believe. I was about to boot up. Yeah, that doesn't happen until the 31st, though. That's this Sunday. All right, let's finish up Tunguska's like main story. Love is fate. Fate is... Wait, they said the thing. Now you know why the other Koyan is considered a foreigner, considering what we just saw. Yeah, makes sense. From outside the solar system, right? Ooh, wait, it's the bleached earth. Oh, wait, are we just out here because the reality marble's gone now? The old Tunguska forest. We're back on the bleached earth. It's all the same everywhere you look. Yes, Senpai. There's no more sign of NFF's headquarters, the Death Zone, or the Life Zone's verdant forests and babbling brooks. They were here not too long ago, and now they're all gone. No, that's not right. Since this endless white is the present default state of the world, maybe it's more accurate to say it's gone back to the way it used to be. Oh. It really is all gone without a trace, huh? Why are you still here? Your job's complete. Where's the world egg, Taigon Wang? I hid it in a place time and space work a little differently. It's not as out there as void space, but it should keep the egg safe from anyone trying to meddle with it. Then, when the time comes, when the trees of emptiness roots are gone and the skies are clear once more... This is what I was saying. What do you mean the skies are clear? They look pretty clear. I guess maybe the roots are the trees or whatever that are encompassing the Earth's atmosphere are just way too hot. They're above the actual blue of the sky. You'd think you'd be able to see them here in like the skybox, but maybe not. Then when the time comes, when the trees of emptiness roots are gone and the skies are clear once more, It will launch into space automatically, and no one will be the wiser. Oh, so it'll do it. Where did he hide the egg? Where did he hide the egg, So, set it and forget it, huh? Sounds good to me. Phew. I have to say, I am absolutely exhausted. I don't blame you after what you just pulled off. Thanks for helping with Koyanskaya. I hardly did anything deserving of thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for indulging me. So, thank you. Senpai? I just had a thought. Oh, please tell us. You can't become an evil of humanity without genuinely loving humanity. That's what Abe no Seme told us. So then, how did Koyanskaya become a beast? Ah, now I see. An excellent question, and fortunately one I am happy to answer. You know how I told her that she doesn't actually care about humans at all? Yeah, I remember. You said you used your sage arts. Indeed. I used them to look into the very core of her essential nature. Whoa! How can I put this? You see, when I said she doesn't care about humans, I was maybe fibbing a little. What? Fibbing? Foe!
Mo.
Hey, now settle down, Foe. You're scaring Sibu Shang.
So, you're saying you lied?
I did. He is defiant. Okay. Foe! Ow. But not in a bad way. I promise you it wasn't some malicious deception or anything like that. If there was a kind of lie you can justify telling, it's the kind I told her. Your lie was justified? Yes, that's right, although she actually does hate humanity. I sort of used that as a jumping off point to convince her otherwise. I mean, she really did seem like she couldn't care less about humans, right? That much was apparent in both her words and her deeds. The idea that she didn't care either way was both true and false, a lie and not a lie. So yes, she does hate humans and was genuinely looking forward to witnessing their extinction. But at the same time, given how she came into this world, she actually loves us too. Humans, humanity, humankind. No matter how much we may burn down forests or wipe out other species, no matter how much she may be aware of the fact that she can never peacefully coexist with us, she still sees us, the primates who claim to dominate the world, as just another species of the animals she loves. What's more, some animals even form bonds of friendship and love with humans. She can neither deny nor ignore that. All that is to say, she has the genuine love for humankind. Which is also why she resents us so much. She absolutely meant it when she said she wanted us to die out. She wanted all of us to die out. The existence of the death zone, which was filled with animosity and the drive to murder humans, the various skills she acquired to kill us, her authority's manifestation, all of that was quite genuine. You remember those great horns she had, right? The mark of a mature beast? True, she did have those horns. Right, I saw them too. And so my conclusion is, Koyanskaya does, in fact, love humans. But, at the same time, she also hates them and wishes them dead. So much so that it made her want to swear off of humankind forever. Fo! Not that both loving and despising something at once is actually unusual. That's no less true for humans than it is beasts. Though some of us are more aware of that fact than others. What do you say? He's saying Koyanskaya's contradiction of loving and despising something at once isn't actually unusual. That's no less true for humans than it is beasts, because humans do that same shit too. You can love and despise something at the same time. It's like contradictory nature within humans. Though some of us are more aware of that than others. That's true. I think all of the other beasts we've met so far have held those same conflicting feelings to different degrees. So does that mean that Koyanskaya didn't want to hate us any more than she already did? She didn't want to hate us anymore? Yes, I think I understand what you mean, Senpai. Oh! I think she chose to set sail across the sea of stars because she wanted to let go of that hate. Not for humanity's sake. No, that's not right. She did it for all animals, including humans. Oh, there he goes. Oh, it looks like my time is up. Foo-foo! Aw, are you sad to see me go? That's so cute.
Mo.
Yes, don't worry. Sibu Shang, we're still going to go. Haha, besides, it would be impossible to use a secret technique that would let us stick around, at least in this spirit origin. Though it is hard to tell which reason it is, given the timing and everything. Huh? Hard to tell the reason for what? Well, I'm obviously about to return to the throne, but why? Is it because the special region is gone? And humanity finally came to collect a rogue servant who's been going around without a holy grail keeping him here? Wait, what? And humanity finally came to collect a rogue servant who's been going around without a holy grail? Oh, this is how we get the holy grail. You motherfucker. Okay. I was so confused for a second. So he's a rogue servant that was just walking around and had a holy grail keeping him here this whole time. And now this is how we get the holy grail from the event. Or is it that I utterly demolished my spirit origin and spirit core by using a divine Xian level sage art? Well, what do you think? Man, I don't know. You're right, it is hard to tell with timing. Of course, I'll accept my fate either way. I'm obligated to fulfill my responsibilities, given how Tamamo Vich Koyanskaya modeled herself. In the image of Daji, the fair-faced golden fox, that is. Our culture is, in a way, partially responsible for her, and taking that responsibility falls to me. But hey, at least I managed to do something about it. Nod heartily. Well, this is it. If we're fortunate enough to see each other again, I'd appreciate being summoned as a caster next time. I might just be able to come as a grand. This motherfucker, that's totally happening in the future, right? Grand caster Taigon Wang Wen. Clueless. Fo? Idiot. You're supposed to come up with your farewell line ahead of time. Well, looks like it's my time too. Of course, I already know what to say. This was a good fight. A good adventure. I really enjoyed our journey together. I did too. We had our difficult battles. But we saw some beautiful things along the way too. Foo! So I really enjoyed myself too. I hope we can adventure again someday. So long, and thanks for all the fish, Nikki.
Bye, Chaldea. Don't go dying on us too soon now. You hear?
Farewell! And just like that, they're gone. Aw, I'm gonna miss having them around. Taigon Wang, Zibu Xiang, Nikitich, Dragon. I never did regain my memories. I really hope that doesn't mean I forget all about this after I get back to Chaldea, you know. You won't, I promise. It's okay if you do. I'll just tell you about what happened again. Aw, thanks, Master. You're so nice. Foe! Aw, are you trying to cheer me up? Foe! Goodbye, great heroes. You guys were lots of fun to hang out with. If we ever get to see each other again, I hope we can go drinking next time. As long as there are soft drinks too, I'll be down, because our character's canonically under drinking age. I think we forged a deep connection that we'll all definitely see them again. I already have them in my Chaldea, so. Yeah, I think so too. Foo! Foo foo! Senpai, it's the Shadow Border.
Hey, there y'all are. We got through. You're both okay, and so is Ibuki Doji, I see. We're all okay too, and don't worry, the Shadow Border's working just fine as well. We even managed to get in touch with the Storm Border, so they should be coming by to pick us up at any moment.
Yep, so you all stay right where you all are. You got that? Oh, and one more thing. I'll tell you again properly after we get you back, but I think you should hear this now too. Well done, both of you. I'm considering this Koyanskaya hunt a great success, so make sure you two write your mission reports accordingly.
Yes, sir. Understood. Bro, you got Taigong? I sure did. The kitty booby lady is now gone indeed. Old enough to drive, but not old enough to drink. F. Doesn't even know Merlin practically has that seat in a chokehold yet. Grandcaster. Oh, this might be Taigong talking in his lifetime, maybe. Ah, beautiful beast. A superlatively beautiful woman. Your beauty, undiminished by your dreadful harm you have done to this world and its people. You were truly strong. I lost more allies than I can count to you, many of whom I considered my friends. I'll never forget the battle I fought to capture you. I thought so many times that I was about to die. But eventually, we won. We finally deposed the Shang dynasty and imprisoned you in demon-binding chains. You never stopped struggling. You were relentless in your determination to survive, even if you had to live in your filth or subsistent on mud. Over and over, you begged us to spare your life. Over and over, you cursed the world and everyone in it. Somehow, even that side of you was beautiful to me. Yes, even in your final moments. Goodbye. Goodbye, Daji, millennial fox spirit. You who are more beautiful and more terrifying than anyone I have ever known.
Yes, goodbye to you as well. You who are more detestable and more precious than any I have ever known. I hope your death is longer and more painful than any of your wretched kind.
I'm afraid I won't be doing that. I'm going back to the Kunlun Mountains, and one day, I'm going to become a Xian.
Indeed. Indeed, I suppose you are. Whereas I... No matter how much I wish for eternal life, I'll never get it, and you will. I hate everything about this. Well, fine then. If that's how it's gonna be, I want you to live the rest of your eternal life cursed by every beast that lives.
You're cursing me?
Yes, I am. Unless you scoop up every last bit of blood that spills from my head after it's been cut off. You will be cursed for all eternity. If you're going to enjoy eternal life, you also have to live with eternal regret.
You're really quite frightening, you know.
You mean you didn't know? Yes, I am. I'm Daji, the terrible nation-ruining beast, the living embodiment of a disaster and an evil of humanity. And I will always, always hate, curse, and despise you.
According to legend, Taigon Wang Lu Shang was so absorbed in his writings during the final days of the Shang dynasty that his wife filed for divorce and left him. Years went by. After the fall of the Shang dynasty, after Lu Shang gained tremendous acclaim for his role in being the head tactician of the new Zhao dynasty's army, he was given a domain of his own as a reward for his service. Shortly afterwards, his former wife reappeared, seeking reconciliation. In response, Lu Shang spilled some of the water from a bowl and said, "If you can return this water to the bowl, I will let you back into my life." But of course, spilled water never returns to the bowl. What has been spilled can never again be what it once was. A sad fact of life. It's like they said that was the original Chinese saying of "don't cry over spilt milk," right? That's where that saying comes from. Huh? You want to know what actually happened? Well, how can I put this? Damn, you gonna leave us hanging? Oh, I love this OST. Huh? Where am I? I don't get it. I heard heroic spirits stayed in the Throne of Heroes, so if the throne is a collection of humanity's information, then this blue sky is probably a dream or something. Either that or some kind of hallucination. Even that festival over there is probably... Wait, a festival? Don't tell me. Now that I, the brave Bogatyr Dobrynya Nikitich, am thought to be dead and never returning, are they trying to make my young wife take a new husband, even as she waits so patiently for me? Is that what this festival is for? Some kind of bullshit wedding ceremony? Is that what's going on here? No. No, wait, that can't be right. I don't even know what year it is. Although, hang on. I'm pretty sure I set out to save humanity, or rather, my motherland, Russia. So does that mean heroic spirits aren't completely separated from the throne? Ah, whatever. So, are they really going after my wife while I'm away? Again? Don't they ever get tired of just trying the same stunt over and over? Good grief. Still, if Russia really is in danger, I have to save it. I am the Eternal Warrior who can just do just about anything. Yeah. Except raising kids. That's right. It was 1908. In that year, I, Dobrynya Nikitich, materialized in Russia. As a Bogatyr of the Sun Prince, I had some ties to the goddess of the sun as well. The radiant eastern goddess was present, celebrating the birth of a new life. She said, so what if this new life is inhuman? So what if she was born screaming? Okay, I noticed. Oh. So the one that named Koyanskaya was Nikitich, huh? I noticed that. So we got earlier this stream, we got a backstory from Koyanskaya, and the one that named Koyanskaya called her. What did she call her? What was her name? Something Kaya? It was a Russian name, though. Yaskaya. She called her Yaskaya, was the one that named... The mother that named Koyanskaya called her Yaskaya. And I noticed that Nikitich, in the final fight, there is a line where Nikitich calls Koyanskaya Yaskaya, and I was like, that's weird. And no one even mentioned it at all. It just kind of like brushed over it, and I was like, okay, that's weird. Okay, this is it right here. This confirms it. It's a whole pun. Koyanskaya as a whole comes from the combination to Turkic works that area has quite a few Turkic languages. Kuyan and Koyan mean rabbit, kaya, rock. This is the same in Turkish. So Koyanskaya equals rabbit's rock, and she just happens to be a meteor rabbit. Oh, rabbit's rock, meteor rabbit. Oh, okay. Yeah, because in Assassin Koyanskaya's profile, she says she's not a fox, she's a bunny, right? Oh, and that's why she has the tuxedo bunny that she gave intelligence, right? Or I guess he didn't have a will of his own, but he was able to speak. The bunny, the bunny that greeted us at NFF services. The Eastern goddess that is naming Koyanskaya her child is a certain someone. Taigong assumes she modeled off of Daji, but well, he was only half right. Huh. All right. The radiant Eastern goddess was present, celebrating the birth of a new life. She said, "So what if this new life is inhuman? So what if she was born screaming? Though she may not reach the sun as its zenith, she was still born from brilliant light. That makes her my child." I see. That makes sense. And so I ventured to the heart of the site of a massive explosion. I made my way through all sorts of obstacles, endured all kinds of troubles and hardships. I fought and killed strange creatures, things that were neither dragon nor insect nor anything else I knew. That had been warped beyond recognition by the fragments of a rock that devastated Tunguska's forest. There, on top of a pile of fallen trees that had been burnt down to a crisp, I found you, still a baby. I gave you a name, and I gave you food. I stayed with you for as long as I could, but I was still only a heroic spirit, an empty, transient shadow. I couldn't be there to raise you to adulthood, much as I wished otherwise. I could only be there to lessen the burden of your curse, or to let you vent your frustrations. I could only be there when you met your end. I'm sorry, Yaskaya. I hope you can forgive me. She will. I'm sure of it. Ah, it's you, my beloved spouse. If you don't believe me, check for yourself one day. I bet you'll find Yaskaya is more willing to forgive you than you suspect. You think so? I hope you're right. I can't imagine she will. Still. It would be so nice if she would. Huh. Ooh. Whoa, look at that. The mother of beasts considers humankind unnecessary. Although she is cruel and cold and she would never outwardly show it, her love for animals is genuine and deep. Nonetheless, as the embodiment of the unforgiving natural world, she would almost never coddle them. Furthermore, despite her inherent cruelty, she is still Tamamo no Mai at heart, which means she is also just a little bit of a softie. As a rule, she has no respect for human rights and is actively working towards wiping out all of humankind. Yet although she hates human species, she finds everything humans do disgusting. She doesn't hate them because they're dirty. If anything, there are some pleasures that can only be enjoyed because they're dirty. I don't hate every last human, you know. There's at least one exception. Oh, really? Hugh Hefner. Who's that? Because of the fucking bunny logo? Oh my goodness. I can't believe they put that in there. What the fuck? Hugh Hefner, servant, when? True goal, a mysterious beauty who knew I can't. Hugh Hefner's in fucking official Fate lore. That's insane to me. 10 booba total. Remember the bunny named PB? Now you know. Oh my goodness. Playboy is good reading material. Hugh Hefner, the Grand Rider. Holy shit, dude. PB was short for Playboy that entire time. Jesus Christ. Wow. Look at her, I just noticed her paws. Like 2 different animal paws, too. 10 booba. Her true goal. A mysterious beauty who knew the foreign god's real identity, yet still chose to present herself as a collaborator. She doesn't care whether the foreign god erases proper human history, or if one of the Lostbelts takes its place. This is because as a juvenile beast, she doesn't necessarily want to wipe out humankind herself. She just wants to enjoy watching them fade out of existence. As a candidate to become the new Beast 4, she is something of a rival to Primate Murder, the original Beast 4. Remember, Beast 4 is an evil of humanity, who's all about nature and animals. There it is. Okay. Remember how I was asking earlier if Beast 1 is pity, Beast 2 is regression, I think, right? Beast 3 has to do with lust / like love. Beast 4 is all about nature and animals. Okay. Beast 4 is an evil of humanity who's all about nature and animals. Small public-facing goals. An evil capable woman who tried her hand at eliminating Chaldea herself as she cheered on the cryptors and disciple of a foreign god. Unlike the alter ego, she has the ability to travel freely between Lostbelts. The grand secret goal. Her grand secret goal was to travel around the various Lostbelts as an alter ego and collect grotesque monsters unique to each Lostbelt. Beast 4L? Wait, Beast 4L? Stores the monsters she collects in her tails. They become familiar. She can generate the left. Wait, was she only one? Was she only a left? Oh, Beast 4 Lost. It stands for Lostbelt. Okay, Beast 4 Lostbelt. As in Beast 4 Lostbelt. Gotcha. Okay, I thought it meant like Beast 4L, like Kama, and how Kama and Kiara were like left and right. So she went around collecting grotesque creatures unique to each Lostbelt. Beast 4L, as in Lostbelt, stores the monsters she collects in her tails, where they then become familiar she can generate from that tail whenever she likes. And they mentioned in this story that it's similar to like heroic spirit generation. She's like generating them out of thin air, similar to heroic spirits, I think they said. Then they become her familiar she can generate from her tail whenever she likes. Her reason for doing so is to copy the legend of the great nine-tailed fox, which is said to have birthed every last inhuman monstrosity that lives in Japan from its tails. However, she thought that merely copying that legend would be boring, so, and I quote, "As one who refuses to tolerate humanity in any way, shape, or form, my children should all be creatures who never existed in their history." That's right. That is the reason why Beast 4 Lostbelt went out of her way to make familiars out of life forms that could only survive in Lostbelts. It was for that purpose that she went from Lostbelt to Lostbelt, killing the monsters that lived there and incorporating them into her tails. She gained a new tail with every Lostbelt information she acquired, and can now freely use her Russian, Scandinavian, and Chinese tails to generate and control enemies from each of those Lostbelts. Every such enemy Beast 4 Lostbelt produces has an NFF Services sticker on it. I remember seeing that in the Chinese Lostbelt for the first time, so that there can be no doubt as to where they come from. Foe's name loading. Lost Beast 4. Yeah, I dig that name a little more, I think. Independent Manifestation B, a skill that allows one to manifest in the world without outside help. Although Beast for Lostbelt did not come into existence through human society flourishing, she still gained this skill by virtue of coming to Earth as a meteorite from space. As a being from a different world, or zone at least, Beast 4 Lostbelt was easily able to break through the walls surrounding each of the Lostbelt worlds and jump between them as she pleased. Authority of Beast E, also called an anti-humanity skill. This is what gives Beast 4 Lostbelt her beast trait, and while she's stepping into the fair-faced golden fox aspect. Nega Self C, an authority that denies the consciousness and will in animals. Although the beast of affection generated and discharged the various animals she had incorporated from her own cells, she not only forbade them from creating families and genealogies, she even refused to let them have their own sense of self. In effect, she forbids all of her kin from ever evolving through growth, experience, or mixing their own DNA. Morph EX, the ability to transform not only herself, but even every creature born from her body. This also enables her to arrange her children's DNA and create brand new life forms. What the fuck? That sounds like what's his name from Jujutsu Kaisen, the soul manipulation. That sounds like soul manipulation from JJK, right? Creepy. Although Koyanskaya was originally thought to be a disciple of the foreign god and one of the three alter egos, the truth behind her is very different. In fact, she intentionally acted in such a way as to make Chaldea think that was the case. On January 1st, 2019, after the Incineration of Humanity incident, a juvenile beast of affection independently manifested in Russia as one of the candidates to take Beast 4's place. While it's easy to think that she may be one of the Tamamo 9, since she looks much like a Tamamo Namai, that too was just an intentional red herring. She's actually a nature spirit made up of all the pain and suffering of the animals that died and the nature that was harmed during the Tunguska incident of 1908. The collective thoughts and feelings of animals persecuted by humans incarnated into a physical form. During that incarnation, she chose Tamamo Namai's spirit origin as her vessel, since she believed her and Tamamo to be the two tails of a fox, i.e., beasts who live to take revenge on humans. Even Tamamo no Mai herself was convinced Koyanskaya was so much like her that she thought she might be her alter, despite having no recollection of Koyanskaya being one of her tails. Shortly after she founded her company for the purpose of wiping out humanity, she was contracted by the foreign god, where they formed a contract of mutual non-interference with the other's goal. From then on, she acted as though she was fully on board with the foreign god's plan, even doing her part to help further it, but in fact, despite her originally manifesting in order to fill the vacant Beast 4 seat, it seems that Koyanskaya what she really wanted was to enjoy watching Chaldea and the foreign god fall at each other's hands rather than compete directly with either of them herself. Incidentally, her ears are not fox ears, but rabbit ears, as rabbits exist solely to be prey, and since she contains a rabbit's soul deep down in her core, she has no sympathy for predators regardless of whether she's allied with them, and has a soft, small spot for prey. In the confrontation between the foreign god and Chaldea, Koyanskaya's ultimate goal was to sweep in after one had lost, absorb them both, and become a new evil of humanity, not as Beast 4 Lostbelt, but as herself. If Koyanskaya had her way, she would have liked nothing more than for Chaldea to emerge victorious so she could sew the master who saved humankind to her body as her ninth tail. Followed by making them watch as humanity was finally destroyed. Now that would be the perfect cherry on top. But then, in the sixth Lostbelt, her friend Murian asked her to protect Fairy Britain, and to do so required her shield, Chaldea. In doing so, required her to shield Chaldea, or in this case, the Stormborder, from Kernanos' hands, for they were the only ones capable of bringing Britain salvation. Right after doing so, she was injected with the stagnation Kernanos had built up thanks to Oberon's plot, causing her spirit core, or spirit origin, to swell in size. No longer able to control her own power, Koyanskaya was then forced to retreat from the sixth Lostbelt. Afterwards, she escaped to the anti-primate biosphere she had been building in secret on the bleached white earth, where she then had no choice but to begin metamorphosing into her fully grown form, despite knowing it was still too soon. Although Koyanskaya did succeed in becoming an evil of humanity, she remained immature and half-grown at heart, thereby ensuring she could never become a disaster for all of humanity. This is also why she has no beast name, for as the beast of affection, she couldn't bring herself to attack humanity directly. It is for these reasons that she was unable to become the class she wanted, and why she is a far cry from the nation-ruining beauty that she claims to be. In the end, Beast 4 Lost turned out to be no more than a biosphere walking hand in hand with human history, unable to completely forsake humankind. She is merely a beast with an affectionate side who failed to become the seventh evil of humanity. The seventh evil? What? Oh, the seventh evil is the one that signals the end, right? That's what you Olga Mary is currently, right? Oh, she wanted it. That's why they were competing. Oh, okay. I see. The beast that signals the end. Alright, what did Bakatsu say? A lot of the Tamamo 9 have weird names, which only sometimes relate to what they do. Tamamovich is one that doesn't seem to be related to what she does. She's a major secretary, and because Koyanskaya stole that name wholesale, it doesn't have that much relation other than a resemblance to Vich. The name ending in Slavic languages, which could be a joke about her being a metaphorical child of Tamamo in form, or Yanskaya Tamamovich, child of light. Huh. I'd want to become her tail. So there's like 3 major takeaways from that last story chapter. Let me go down the list. Somehow I didn't realize you were live this whole time. What's up, Rudimentary? How you doing? Lots of reading. Yes, we just finished. Epilogue unlocks on 31st of December. Bidge. Yep, that was it. Oh, look, the event's not even there for me anymore. Oh, wait. There. Epilogue unlocks on 12/31st, 2100, and we should be streaming. I'm hoping, do y'all think at that time, because that's reset New Year's Day, essentially, because like that rolls into the New Year's Day, do you think Koyanskaya of Dark goes live when that epilogue goes live too? Because I was hoping to read the epilogue, claim my Plug Suit 2.0, and do my Koyanskaya of Dark rolls all in one stream. I think that'd be pretty cool. She's the New Year's servant after all? Yeah, so it should go live when that epilogue goes live, right? I assume. Yeah, a few more days. Are you getting off? Yeah, I think we're probably gonna hop off here. Yeah, we'll do the GSSR as well. Yeah, all in one stream. So if you're wondering what happened to the tail she lost back in Britain at the hands of Melusine, well, they revealed this in supplementary materials, but let's just say the tail didn't simply go away and later entered the Throne of Heroes in the far future. And that's why she comes back as an assassin. Oh, okay. So the whole reason we got Koyanskaya Assassin was because she lost the tail in Britain. The profile all but outright says the Eastern goddess who declared Koyanskaya as her child was none other than Tamamo's original, the sun goddess Amatsuru. By New Year's Eve, we'll get new threads, yeah. Huh. That shiny spot between LB7 and Epilogue, or LB6 and Epilogue, that's where JP wants everyone to be right now. Wait, what? That shiny spot between LB7 and Epilogue? Oh, yeah, that's 6.5. I know what that is. I don't know the story, of course, but I know that we have a 6.5 chapter coming next summer, right? The little light there. Probably won't roll for Koyan, have to save for 2 years. That is understandable. I'm trying to save as much as I can this next year too, I think. We did the thing. Get some comma action. Whose wife? Wait, what? It's also worth noting that the heroic spirit Nikitich that appeared in the flashback is implied to be male. It's more obvious in Japanese when he uses male pronouns, to my knowledge, and if that's the case, then who's the Nikitich we've been talking to up until now? Strange, the answer that it's his wife, Natasia, right? Yeah, I thought they said in the story that it was still the Nikitich heroic spirit, but he was taking on the form of his wife, or his wife was empowering him with her form, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of that went over my head. I wasn't too attached to it. I got her though. I need to level her up. Maybe we can do that real quick. Farm this a bit and throw all the EXP cards into Nikitich. It's implied that Nikitich we saw in Tunguska may or may not have been Natasia, the wife, but it's hard to say for sure. It's heavily implied. I like that the flames are conveniently covering her bits. Of course. That's a redrop for you. Redrop the goat artist. Weird fate BS, yeah. Would make sense that it was his wife too, because in the flashback, the wife also refers to Koyan as Yaskaya. Yeah. Like Artemis and Orion, it's just weird and vague sometimes. Then 5 years later, it's revealed to be super important. Yeah. That's kind of what I felt coming too with the, with how at least, what's his name? Taigon Wang was saying that it's like, maybe in the future I'll be summoned as a Grand. I'm like, okay, surely that comes back in the future at some point, right? Caster, we'll get a story chapter where we need a Grand, and we'll get Caster Taigon Wang. Similar to how in the Singularities we had Orion, but Artemis like tagged along with his spirit origin in Okeanos. But then later on we actually got Grand Archer. Grand Archer Orion. He's a Grandcaster candidate. Yeah, I know. According to the Atlas Academy epilogue, came out 8 hours before Koyama's banner, Midnight in Japan. So NA Koyama's banner should either come alongside the epilogue or 4 hours earlier. 4 hours early? Oh, because of the daily reset. Yeah. I hear ya. So regardless, I should be able to do it all in one stream. Hell yeah. Hell yes, brother. Oh yeah, I used like almost all of them. I still have some gold apples left. I think I got one for my reset today, my daily reset apple. But I have like less than 10 of all my apples, I think, except for bronze. I think I still have a decent amount. Comfy New Year's Eve stream? Yes, sir. Should be fun. How many runs did you manage to sneak in? Against Koyanskaya for the raid, it was like 93 or 94, which isn't bad because I only grinded it for like 10 to 12 hours, something like that. Whenever I started grinding it on stream, and then I grinded it until the raid was up. Solid effort, yeah. We got in some good runs. Got some good QP amount. I have only 3 apples on my account. I need more. Yes. We've got 3 months from now, chat. The next lotto. Next lotto's in March. It's only 3 months away, and it has bones and hero proofs, which I need badly. I need both hero proofs and bones very bad. So I'm looking forward to that lotto. All my apples are saving for that. Here, I'll show you how many apples I got. Look at this shit. 8 golden apples, 3 silver apples, and 32 bronze apples. I'm gonna use one of those bronzes right now so we can do this one more time. See how much we can level up Nikitich. Gonna be farming those hard? Yeah, I'm very excited for it. Got a GSSR banner picked out yet? I don't think so. I'm struggling because I'm a whale, so I like have like all the units that I really want. So I think like it might just be like me going for like extra NP levels on some units. I don't know. FGO upcoming NA banners. Let's pull it up. Comma, use domain expansion. Domain expansion. The whale struggles, yep, indeed. JP runs a lotto until the end of the year. Also, JP, have AP interludes and rank ups until the end of the year. Huh? Busy, busy. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me level up my Nikitich and then we'll look at the GSSR. Oh wait, didn't we got a Grail from that, right? Yes. Never mind, we're taking Melusine to 100 first. Melusine is officially Grailed to 100. Deserved. Best dragon daughter. Doesn't she say something about eating the embers? Oh. One of her level up lines, she talks about like literally consuming the embers. Oh, she references what's his name from the god of knowledge and fire. What was his name in Olympus that we met? We got the lore of the hands. All right, Melusine's 100. Hephaestus, yeah. Find out hilarious how Choco drew her so small, yet Marthamas's 5-star CE had her look so grown up. Yeah. We're going crazy. Okay, wait. I probably just wasted a lot of the things I just grinded, but where's Nikitich? There you are. Wait, this is the right Nikitich, right? Yeah, because I know I had multiple copies of her. I think I put them all into this one, though. Unfortunately, we get a double suck. Oh, that tickles? The fuck you mean? What does she mean by that, chat? Huh? What's going on here? Prometheus's hands. Yeah. Ugh. Of course, perfectly reasonable. Yes. What did Max do? Oh, she requires fangs too. God damn it, dude. I need so many fangs. I should probably just start farming fangs, especially now that I've got a decent... I've got 500 million QP. Obviously, that shit's gonna go fast when I'm skilling a bunch of units, but now that normally I use all my daily AP every day on just farming QP, but since I'm sitting on a pretty healthy amount at the moment, I'll probably just start using all of my daily AP on fucking fangs, on the fucking America... What's the American node with the 3 waves of wyverns that I farm all the time? I don't know the name of it, but that's the node I always farm in the American Singularity for fangs. Deming, yes, that's the one. You know all too well, my friend. Fucking Christ. I'll just start probably farming that with my daily AP from now on until I need QP bad again. I've spent so much time there. You know, my friend, you knew the name right off the back of your hand. Hey, yo, she's still ticklish. What's going on? I ain't doing it. I didn't touch her, chat. Let's go. Sus. I love when they act like... Stop touching the cat person? I love when their ascension lines, when they're supposed to, like when they mention that they don't change after the set or after the first ascension. It's funny. Give me the suck. Give me the suck. Give me the suck. Damn it. Double suck. Damn it. Hey, let's go. That one worked. OG Welfare Nobu complaining about not changing is always my favorite. Oh, I never got to experience that. I don't have OG Nobu. Ooh, we didn't get to see this outfit in the event. I like her axe too. Look at the flaming axe. Oh, really? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I thought that was weird. She only had 1 level up line too. I thought it would change with the ascensions. Now it's changing. Once she reaches Ascension 3. Level 69, boys. Oh, she repeats it. What? Oh, I just noticed her hand is like She gets like a cat hand in the final ascension too, huh? One of which is sus as fuck. Yeah, the tickle line is, huh? Oh, there is that. Alright, final ascension. Oh, the dragon's there.
よくもまあ、たくさん魔力や素材をくれたものだ。
Yup.
偉いぞ。偉いお前には、とっておきの景色を見せてやらねばだ。
Oh, I don't do good with heights.
我が愛馬の背に乗ればいい。
No thanks.
行くぞ。空へ。
What was I gonna say about her? She'd be a really good Buster farmer if only she had a 30% battery. The fact that she has a 20% battery is like what kills her kit, really. She'd be really fucking good if it were only for her, she needs a battery buff. But look at that gorgeous crotch. Oh, this is all my XP. I was gonna say we could use any leftover EXP cards we have on Taigon Wang, but I don't even think I'm gonna be able to finish Nikki here. Oh, there! She does have a third one. She says good. I'm gonna give her all the rider cards I have here too. Might as well. All right. And now we'll look at GSSR real quick. Third line and it don't sound sus. Let's go. All right. All right, so here's, I think I've looked at this multiple times too, and I still don't know what I'm going to take. We've got quick offensive, probably not that one for myself. Quick offensive NP. This one I might actually, because I like all of these units, and none of them are NP5. So, I mean, I'd just be getting, I have all of these units, and I like all of these units, and it would just be getting another NP copy for one of them, so. This one I might do, quick offensive NP for 4 cavalries, because Somersaulter, Makuni, really good. These are all, like, good arts, or, sorry, not arts, quick. These are all good, quick, single-target DPSs. And just giving them an extra NP copy probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So this one I was debating. This one probably not. Although if anyone wants a good quick unit, these are all really good quick units as well. This is a good one to go for if you want a quick farmer for whatever reason. There's a lot of really good quick farmers in this one. Kama carries that banner. Either that or Ishtar's. Ishtartan? Or normal Ishtar? Where the fuck is she? Am I, oh. It's like, am I blind? Yeah, I don't know. I've honestly never been a big, like, I've never lucked out on a GSSR before, I don't think. Like, every time I go for a GSSR, I never get what I want. So they've never been, like, big deals for me. I'm also a whale, and I just whale out on whatever fucking unit I want, so there's that, too. Spishtar, fuck OG Ishtar. Oh, okay. Ishtarton. This is a really good one for arts units as well. Like, I feel like you really can't go wrong with this, especially if you're like if you're not a whale player. Like, this is a really good fucking one to go on because there's so many good arts units on this to go for. Like, arguably the worst unit you could pull from this is probably Hokusai, I think, and she's not even that bad. Definitely don't want to pull on this, I think, because it'd just be a USO Melisy and a USO. I definitely, the last GSSR I did, I got a Muramasa USO, so I don't want that again. I used to always exclusively pull for Archer Artoria because I didn't have her, but I finally have her. I've got 2 copies of her at the moment. I've got NP2 Artoria. I wouldn't mind another copy of her, but not likely I'm gonna get her on this banner. This isn't a terrible one either for Buster units. Or, never mind, Abigail's on there. This is a pretty good one. Support NP2. I'd say Buster, I'd say this one's good too, but then it's just like good, really good, and then just, you definitely don't, you get Summer Abigail, you fucking, you lost that lottery pretty hard. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I don't know much about Summer Narrow. I think she's a pretty good DPS caster, if I'm not mistaken, right? She has a DPS NP. She's a good DPS caster. I don't know much about Summer Narrow. I know Ivan's pretty slept on in terms of what he does, I think, right? Ivan's all right. Well, he's not even all right. He's good, I think. He's just not like insane or anything. He's just good. Narrow, I believe, is a good DPS caster. Same with Semiramis. Our boy Hassan is really good. Kentoki is insanely good. And then Morgan's insanely good as well. These 3 are insanely good right here, and that's like you're basically a coin flip of whether or not you're gonna get a really good unit or not. Pretty Boy Marlin. Yeah, Merlin's really good. You could get that last one. The last GSSR down here is pretty damn good. I think the only one Sherlock's not bad. He's just, I think he's like more of a niche unit in particular, right? He's got some buffs, it looks like, yeah. But Himiko's really good, Merlin's really good, Scotty's really good, and then obviously Super Orion. I've seen the crits this man can generate is fucking disgusting. Needing no support to crit an enemy for 500k is pretty fucking strong. I love Super Orion memes. He's really good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna roll on. I might just go with this one just because like I don't think I can lose with this one. I know what I'm getting. I'm getting an extra NP copy for one of these units that I like a lot. I'd preferably want 1, 3, or 5, I think, because I like these 3 girls especially. But I mean, I don't mind getting another Akuni or another MHX, but I think my MHX alter is at NP3, my comma's at NP2, I think, and I think my summer salter is in NP2 as well, so I'd be getting either NP3, NP3, or NP4, so wouldn't mind those copies. I think that might be what I go for. Dumpstering bosses with the big boys fun, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still undecided, I think. I'm just gonna pick on a whim, probably. This is the privilege of being a whale. Like, you really don't care that much about GSSRs because, like, you already have all the units you want. Get 15 quartz for daily disappointments instead of GSSRs? True. You are not wrong. GSSR is like Dodge USO simulator. Pretty much. Which I have 8 USOs right now after my, I already had like over 10 last time we spent them on Merlin, or sorry, not Merlin, fucking, oh, he'd be pissed if he heard that, Oberon. We spent my first USO buy on Oberon over the summer when his banner debuted, and I had like 7 at the time, and I have 8 now after Muramasa. Muramasa gave me my 8th USO because I had 17 total. We spent 10 on Oberon, and then I think we got a 7th from fucking Muramasa. And so, or sorry, 8. We had 7, now we have 8 from Muramasa. So I've got 8 USOs currently. So I mean, I could get it. I could try to go for one where I. How many servants do I have NP5 that would be in here? It'd probably be this one because I have Melusine at NP5 now. It'd be 2 units. I have Dante's at NP5. I think he's the only one there. Or no, Summer Kama I have at NP3. I want to get her to NP5, but I'll roll on her banner later this summer, or next summer. Spishtar I have NP5. She's NP3. She's like NP2, I think, and I don't have either of you. Apparently I didn't have notifications turned on, and I thought I did. Shame on me. I was like, why am I missing this shit? Do you have it in the Discord, Black Angel Rose? I think that's how most people get them. In the Discord, you can give yourself the role for Twitch alerts, and Discord will ping you whenever I go live. I think that's what most people do that want notifications as well. I also really want to get this, I really want to get this, this Jalter, CE MLB'd if I can. Because it's not bad for Jalter. You gain 15 critical stars when you enter the field. You start the battle with a 50% NP gauge, and it increases Buster performance by 10%. It's not a bad CE for Jalter. And it features some beautiful Jalter art as well. And it has, oh my god, look at the kite in the background. Can I zoom in? Look at the kite. That's saber. There's a fucking saber kite. It's so funny. I love that. Look at it. Oh, so silly. I mean, there's some very powerful Jalter thighs. Even in Discord, I get them, so I don't think so. Wait, what? In the process, get Koyami NP5 clueless? Koyami, I have her NP2. Wait. Oh, in the process of getting... Oh, I hear what you're saying. I thought you were talking about the GSSR. In the process of trying to MLB the CE, get Koyami fucking NP5. You don't get them, sorry? Okay. Do you have the role? You don't have the role, Black Angel Rose. You have no roles in my Discord. You have to give yourself the role. Go to the roles channel in the Discord. You have to scroll up, go to the roles channel, and there's a bot that when you react with the roles, it'll give you a role. You have to react to the specific roles. I always get Discord notifications like an hour late, sometimes even after stream has ended. Wait, it pings you like an hour late? Because I see them when I go live, it usually works on time. Like or at least the message goes out when I actually live. It must be a Discord thing, or on Discord's end, that it's pinging you super late. Because I see the message go live in announcement and it says at Twitch alerts whenever I go live. I usually double check and make sure that goes out every time. The pings are late, but the message is there? Weird. Cringe, Discord. All right, chat. I think that is gonna have to do it for me, though. Fun stream. I liked Tunguska overall, the story, or maybe, I don't know if I should give my overall story until the epilogue's there, because the epilogue seems like it's going to be some cool shit tying in with maybe hinting at 6.5 possibly, but with how the I know the plug suit 2.0 we're getting, I've seen what the design looks like, and it looks like it's supposed to be like the further of like the, you know how like we have story relevant mystic codes? Where the fuck would I go for mystic codes? Party setup, I guess. So we had the original mystic code. I think the only story relevant mystic codes we had the story. This was the first one we ever get in part 1, right? And then in part 2, when we go to Russia, the Russian Lostbelt 1, we got the Arctic Mystic Code, right? And I think this one is going to be like the third story relevant Mystic Code, and it's also what the Master wears in the part 2, in the Cosmos and the Lostbelt part 2 opening, right? It's what the Master is wearing, and so I'm excited to get it and see what like the story relevance behind it is. Or if they even, I'm sure they mention it. I'm sure like Da Vinci fucking makes it for us or something. All right, regardless, excited for that this weekend. New Year's Eve into New Year's Day should be fun. Look forward to that. I will definitely be doing a stream on the 31st on the night, which is in a few days. So look forward to that. But yeah, thanks for hanging, everyone. Let me see if anyone's live. Maybe the raids are all over, so it's probably not as bumping as it was yesterday. Ooh, someone's finishing up LB6. Let's go raid them. Are they going to be able to finish Tunguska in time? Question mark? All right, everyone. Go show Elaine CVT. I think this is how I say it. Go show them some love, and I will catch you all in the next stream. Peace, everyone.
Well, Mashy's immune to poison, so that probably won't work on her. The real cruelty, though, is how it's meant to make you kill helpless innocents. bodies over to the corner, hide all the blood and dead